Here's how to balance the Steadicam from the media loans at Durham College. Start by removing the camera strap and lens cap. Be sure there's a battery and memory card in your camera. And use your widest lens. Wide focal lengths are the most forgiving when you're starting out. If you're using a small DSLR camera with an 18 to 55mm lens, use only one weight on the front side of the Steadicam's base. If you're using a heavier lens, use one weight on each side. Remove the plate from the Steadicam by pulling on the screws at the edges. Attach your camera to the back of the plate right in the middle so that the lens, which is typically heavier than the camera body, is on top of the vertical arm. Use a coin, key, or screwdriver to tighten the screw, and make sure there is zero play when your camera is attached to that plate. Then attach the plate back on top of the Steadicam. There are three ways to adjust the Steadicam's balance: the overall height, and the top plate's positioning on the X and Y axis. First, adjust the height. Pick the Steadicam up by the handle and lift up the bottom weights with your other hand so that the Steadicam is parallel with the ground. Once it's stable, release the weights so that the Steadicam swings back down. A balanced Steadicam will have a 3-second drop. If it drops too fast, like it's swinging like a pendulum, shorten the height of the Steadicam. If it tips upside down, lengthen the height. If the Steadicam is as short as possible and it's still dropping down too fast, remove one weight. When the Steadicam is dropping slowly and is around a 2-second drop, adjust the top by doing a tabletop test. Set the camera down on the table and stand behind it. Pick up the handle and then brace the vertical pole with your other hand to keep it perfectly upright. Once stable, let go with that bottom hand and then watch which direction the camera leans. If you're looking down on top of the Steadicam, picture the face of a clock on the floor and then watch which number the camera leans towards. To balance the top plate, move the camera in the opposite direction that it was leaning by twisting the two knobs. This knob on the back that is facing you will move the plate forwards and backwards. This knob on the side will adjust the plate left and right. Have your eyes very close to the plate when first turning the knobs to confirm the plate is moving in the desired direction. Each turn adjusts the plate in very tiny increments. Perform several turns of the knobs and then do another tabletop test to check your progress. Continue turning knobs and doing tabletop tests until the Steadicam is nearly balanced. Be patient. This process can take a long time for the first few times that you do it. Once it is nearly perfect, perform another height drop test. Adjust the height slightly to achieve a perfect 3-second drop. Now return to the top adjustments to get 100% balance. The final bit of perfecting your balance will come by turning the knobs by 1/4 and 1/8 of a turn. Perform a balance test by pushing the camera back and forth. Rebalance your Steadicam throughout the shoot and confirm balance before each shot by performing tabletop tests.